Three. Welcome back. Save here and here. Coming to another 2K25 live. I knew I was gonna set up. WWE Monday Night Raw live. I heard some interesting things that were supposed to be on tonight, due to the whole New Day defending their titles, and I believe somebody else defending the championship tonight, and probably tomorrow with Goldberg and Gunther, even though no one wants to see that match, but whatever. So yeah. The live event's about to start. I'm guessing about like 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Never mind. It was 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. So I was right. It was kind of 10 seconds, or more of 11 seconds, if you count the Netflix thing. Now, we have to, yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know if I saw it, but Stephanie back here, I think it's on the show tonight too. Hopefully she is. Okay. Yeah, we get it. Night of Champions, we get it. Hey. Please do not show no views. We do not care how many views people got. WWE got. Because not even the NFL or NBA do that. And here we go with this again. We do not want to see this every beginning show. Nobody wants to see this every beginning show, bro. Oh shoot. People aren't following us on TV. Alright, well, most of them are going to see a Cody Hill turn sooner. He did put the crown on, thank God. Karrion should have won this match. And Michael Cole, I know you're not going to see this, but please stop calling every single Sami Zayn win a miracle. Even though, okay, you had Sami win, fine. At least Karrion Kross got his PLE match. But it's Michael Cole being like, hey, it's a miracle, guys. Sami Zayn won. Sami Zayn main evented WrestleMania. Sami Zayn beat 2 of the longest title reigns. One of them in the main event of WrestleMania. Then this man pushed Prime Roman Reigns to his limit. I don't want to hear nothing about Sami being an underdog or Sami being a have to face some adversity. What has Karrion Kross done? This is why people want Karrion Kross to beat Sami Zayn, because Karrion ain't done nothing. Sami been in the main event of WrestleMania, and then won back-to-back Manias. Was one of the only people to win against Gunther. And I'm not gonna lie, this pay-per-view was better than I thought it was gonna be. It was better than I thought. A lot of people are hating on it, and I'm guessing those are those same IWC fans that want some ruthless aggression era or attitude era stuff. But Night of Champions was pretty decent. It wasn't the best, obviously, but it was better than I thought it was gonna be. Also, I've seen people complaining about Jade Cargill winning. I don't know why they thought Asuka was gonna win, or wanted Asuka to win. Clearly, if Jade's gonna win it, she's not gonna have no long title reign. What's gonna happen is Jade's gonna beat Tiffany at SummerSlam. Jade's gonna immediately cash in on, and I swear Triple H, I swear to God, if you had Naomi be the first woman to lose the Money in the Bank cash in, I can't do it. I won't be able to do it. Naomi already lost to Jade. She does not need to lose to Jade again, right? And then another thing, Triple H, stop booking all these interferences. We do not need another WrestleMania 40. We do not need all these bloodline level factions. We do not need the same type of babyface, the same type of heel, the same type of Sami Zayn. What? Why? Oh my God. You know what? I know I might be. Why is Penta and Sami fighting Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed? Why? What does Sami have to do with anything with this faction? You know what? This Raw's already pissing me off. And the show ain't started yet. Why the fuck is Sami teaming with Penta? Sami already beat the team with Punk. Alright, okay. Sheamus and Rusev. Rusev need to win the match. And they need to put Rusev in a different spot than where he is. We're tired of the same Rusev fights Alpha Academy and make somebody tap out. Alright, who's coming? Please don't be Seth. Please don't be Seth. Do not be Seth. For the love of God, do not be Seth. Okay. It's Rhea. It's Rhea. Alright. Alright, let me turn this up a bit. For the love of God, we finally didn't get Seth coming out and be like, I'm a visionary, I'm a revolutionary, I'm the future of the company. Now, I have my complaints. First, Karrion should have beat Sami. Second, Karrion, if they was gonna have Karrion lose, they should not have called it adversity. Third, Sami should not have nothing to do with Seth's faction. Why do they gotta keep having him coming out? Oh well, it's because people want. Well, like nobody wanted to see Sami and Penta fighting Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. I'm sorry. There is no story with Seth's faction. No story outside of, well, I'm with the future of the company. And how many times have this got played out? The only thing Triple H is trying to do is recreate the bloodline. That's why Judgment Day been running so long, and that's why Seth's new faction is basically just Roman Reigns' faction. I have my complaints. In fact, I'm gonna make a video on it. I know I say that a lot. I'm probably not gonna make no video on it today, but I'm gonna make a video on it talking about all the problems when it comes to WWE and the IWC. I'll be right back. So they're gonna have Io Sky and Rhea Ripley fight? Finally, they're gonna have Io Sky fight somebody. Finally.
Got champion since before WrestleMania, Corey, when she shocked the world by knocking off Rhea Ripley. Well, Bianca Belair in a match that some would say stole the entire WrestleMania weekend, and I assure you, Rhea has not forgotten that is sticking in her craw. What is Io up to tonight?
Where you cannot have evolution without Io Sky. But you are wrong about one thing. You are not on top. Not without this. And because I have this. Adam Pearce told me that I can choose who to defend the Women's World Championship against an Evolution. 私がチャンピオンなんだから挑戦者を選んだっていいだろう。そうだろう。そうだそうだ。I want to defend against the best. And that means defending against real Ripley.
I have nothing but respect. And if that is what you want, then I just want you to know that I'm going to stop at nothing to get this back. So, if that's what you want, Leo, I just want you to know that what happens at Evolution, that's what you wanted.
So they didn't actually fight at
So
Evolution. Finally getting some build up to Evolution.
Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. You're on.
What a gutsy move
Okay.
by Io Sky to challenge the former champion Rhea Ripley a week from Sunday at Evolution.
A week? You tell me a week and we had no build up to any match? A week. A week. Okay, whatever. I forgot Evolution was gonna be a thing because we had no build up. I know they was gonna try to have a build up between Io Sky and and Liv Morgan, but you tell me there's no build up between.
AJ, need the doctor's note. I am injured. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of a setback, so I'm still not cleared. But I know you wouldn't believe me, so I had Adam Pearce verify and authorize that if you lay a finger on me before I'm cleared, you'll never get your title match. Doctor's orders. So, you want to pull out your little glasses and read this, or what? Unfortunately, I had a little bit of a setback, so I'm still...
Yeah, right here. Doctor says you're a punk ass. I can't wait till you go clear. You're gonna get what's coming to you. I'm gonna take that IC title away from you. And I'm gonna beat you so bad, you'll need more than I know from the doctor.
The league anyways.
Oh.
Not cleared. Can't touch me. Doctor's orders, AJ. Once you hammer, can't touch this.
Probably should just keep his mouth shut. I mean, he's not going to be injured forever. Listen, you got to have a little sympathy for a guy suffering from a broken heart. He's going to be okay one of these days. He needs some time.
Who's this? I did not know their theme song.
Finn Balor and JD McDonough look to win back.
Now anyway.
World Tag Team titles. Coming up next live from Pittsburgh on Netflix. The Judgment Day versus the New Day with the souls on the line.
Right, if you guys want to do a little swap?
I mean, yeah, I could be into it. Just like a one-time casual thing with Tyler, or?
I was talking about switching teams.
Watch the show.
Listening to last week's leftovers. Can't escape the doom scroll. Laundry, fight dirty. Bring the juice, Oaks.
Bring the juice.
Time to bring the juice.
When every day feels like Monday, Minute Maid, bring the juice.
Mickey, you good? Just feeling a little hoarse. And I can't buy Sprinkles new booties until my paycheck gets deposited. Your banking app is a one-trick pony, Bruce. But with Cash App, you can get your paycheck up to 2 days early, earn up to 4% on your savings, and you can allocate your paycheck automatically between savings and investments. Thanks, Jay. But to be clear, lose the old banking app, keep Sprinkles? Yeah.
Cash out. No tricks, no ponies, just smart money moves.
You need parts? We got parts. Need it fast? We got fast. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
Attention fans, get your phones ready. I would describe myself as a fighter. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 30 years, our fights have been against giants. We have recovered billions and billions and billions of dollars for our clients. Injured? Call your army. We're ready to roll. If you want a fighter, you can count on us. There's only one Morgan & Morgan for the people.
Text SUMMER to For the People for a chance to win 2 tickets to SummerSlam at 2K.
One of the biggest matches in boxing history. Heavily disputed decision.
Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. Greatness demands a trilogy. Friday, July 11th.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, WWE Late Night featuring Tony Hinchcliffe will take place at the Bergen Performing Arts Center in Englewood, New Jersey on Saturday, August 2nd at 11 p.m. Eastern, part of SummerSlam weekend. Pre-sale is available until 11:59 p.m. Eastern, 8:59 p.m. Pacific via Ticketmaster, followed by the general public ticket on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Tag Team Championship time, live on Netflix.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World
Okay, let's see who wins this.
Team Championship! Introducing first, the challengers at a combined weight of 3 385 pounds, the team of Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough, the Judgment Day! And their opponents at a combined weight of 417 pounds, they are the World
Alright.
Tag
I kind of want to see Judgment Day win this.
Champions! Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day!
Well, as I mentioned a little bit earlier on, I'm sort of shocked to actually see the New Day in a match. They've only wrestled twice since winning the tag team titles from the War Raiders back at WrestleMania.
You keep bringing this up with some sort of implication that Kofi and Woods haven't wanted to defend their tag team championship. It's just been a lack of quality opposition in their opinion.
Well, we'll see what the opposition brings tonight in the form of the Judgment Day. Fifth time in tag team action. These teams have met. Third time for the World Tag Team titles back in September of last year. The last time they met in tag team action, the Judgment Day actually beat the New Day with tag titles on the line. So here we go. Finn Balor will start things off against Kofi Kingston, two of the more decorated athletes in WWE today. And that is actually a piece of bread. And I'll explain this to you, because I was talking to Xavier Woods earlier today. He was telling me that Finn Balor hasn't had carbs in weeks, so he may need some energy for this match.
Well, if you have functional eyes, you'll realize that Balor has more abs than I have fingers on my hands, but it's not a time for peace offering. You gotta be ready for battle. The tag team titles are on the line.
You're saying they were trying to break bread. I'm just trying to figure out where you're coming from. I get it. And now Balor back into the corner. Not often that you're speechless. As Kofi Kingston now takes over in this matchup. See a clean break now from these two teams. Obviously not.
I've been singing the praises of the New Day since day one. I mean, I think they're arguably the greatest tag team.
What are you talking about? Singing their praises? I've worked out here with you for years and years. I don't think I've ever heard you say a nice thing about it.
That's because you haven't been paying attention. But the fact is, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston are great. Beautiful sunset flip roll through Balor. Maybe the greatest duo in tag team history.
There's no doubt about that. You mentioned before, 12-time tag champs, one-time NXT tag team champions, but this all-new attitude is really getting to a lot of people. And remember, the man who's responsible for a lot of this, Sami Zayn beat Night of Champions out of Karrion Kross, who got into New Day's ear a number of months ago.
I think Kofi Kingston and
covered by McDonough, kick out.
Should be thanking Karrion Kross because they changed their point of view, they changed their mindset, their entire mentality. And look where they are, at the top of the tag team mountain, holding gold. That's what it's all about.
A man who calls himself the Irish Ace, J.D. McDonough, tremendous athlete, goes to work for the Judgment Day. First time they battled for the title since they lost them to the War Raiders back in December for the Judgment Day.
Breaks on momentarily, goes over the floor, sure-footed as usual. Here comes J.D.
Oh, and right to the face! He about decapitated Cody.
One match for Woods.
And now J.D. Oh, and Kofi Kingston gets back in it. And Kingston makes the tag. And here's Xavier Woods now.
This is that seamless tag team work that makes the New Day so great.
Yeah, oh, right to the back.
That might do it.
J.D. McDonough in trouble. Xavier Woods has turned the tables.
That's the Xavier Woods strut. Strut, made famous by Xavier Woods, no matter what anybody tells you.
You're doing great. Could be better. You look awesome. You smell awesome. Stop it. You are awesome.
Yeah? I found. Okay, there's bandages in the cabinet. I'm bleeding. Grab 2.
Sheba, what cat's one? The fresh aged cheddar for our new cheddar crust pizza sent down to our kitchen from the cheddar heavens.
Actually, it was sent down here from the dairy farm.
You know, that tracks, actually. Yeah.
We're making you a one-topping cheddar crust pizza for $11.99.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
This designer bag if you can prove to me that you know your finances.
Let's do it.
How many subscriptions do you have?
Probably just Netflix and Spotify.
All right, it's saying you have 13 subscriptions, which is costing you around $270 a month.
What? The app is telling you all of this?
It shows you all your expenses in one place, and it can even help you create a budget, which I think you need.
Coming from me. Okay.
Don't worry about those 13 subscriptions you didn't know you had. You can cancel the ones you don't want right through the app, and it can even help you try and get a refund.
Some things are inevitable, inescapable, set in stone from the day we're born. And some aren't. Through Hims, you can get access to a range of options made with proven ingredients to stop hair loss and regrow hair. Formulas are personalized and prescribed by licensed medical providers 100% online. Break tradition with Hims. For regrowth in 3 to 6 months, get started today at hims.com.
Something new to the middle of our year. Perfect time to add a little bit of spice. A head-to-head matchup with multiple guys on the track. 1v1 for $1 million.
Yeah, wreck people for way less. It could get pretty wild.
This August, WWE brings the vibes to MetLife Stadium.
See, you know what time it is?
2 nights. Too many stars to count. SummerSlam on a whole nother level. WWE SummerSlam, August 2nd and 3rd. Individual and combo tickets on sale now.
Bobby Kingston flying off the top rope, cover to retain. The World Tag Team titles on McDonough and a kick out. Judgment Day looking to win the gold here tonight. If they do, they'll join Dominic Mysterio of their group as the Intercontinental Championship. And of course, Raquel Rodriguez went after the Tag Team Champions. Her partner, Liv Morgan, out for months now with a shoulder injury. And we expect a decision from General Managers Aldis and Pierce tonight about what will happen to the women's Tag Team titles.
What can you do for the morale in the Judgment Day clubhouse? Everybody's just dripping in gold. That's what we can be seeing after tonight.
And Judgment Day, who admittedly come on some hard times over the past couple of months. Interesting that they've a little momentum since they've been out.
There you go.
No, that's not my opinion. That's what I hear in the locker room. Oh, okay. That's what the whispers in the locker room are.
Those are your feet under the stall all the time.
And Woods. Now really needs to make a tag. Through a lot of punishment at the hands of the New Day. Oh, wow, what a counter!
Tremendous counter by McDonough. Driving Woods face first. Both superstars with an opportunity to tag in their fresher partner.
Yeah, sold out tonight in Pittsburgh. Over 14,000 on hand for this World Tag Team Championship opportunity. Kofi Kingston's the legal man. Grabbing the legs of McDonough, not allowing him to make a tag. Great. Now the taxman, here's Balor. And Finn Balor fired up.
Balor was shot out of a cannon, running on adrenaline, stopping holding through the New Day.
Oh my God, look at the pop that thing Balor got.
From behind.
Down goes Kingston.
And a kick out. He needs to keep his foot on the gas pedal. Balor's got the New Day reeling. Kofi looking like he's in trouble in the corner. Vicious chop across the chest.
And Balor feeding off this capacity crowd here. Kofi right there, classic Kingston. Balor reeling. Kofi gonna go to the top rope. Has to roll through here. Balor's got it where he wants it. Misses wildly. Oh, there's the sling blade.
Balor got all of it. Could be time for celebration in the clubhouse.
And stopping Balor in his tracks.
Gentleman was likely looking for the shotgun dropkick he uses to such great effect, but Kofi Kingston a half a step ahead of the first ever Universal Champion in WWE, Finn Balor.
Tag made to Woods and tag made to McDonough. McDonough and Woods the freshman. Xavier launch now hit over the top rope to the floor. And JD now, that springboard moonsault takes out Xavier.
Fantastic game time from McDonough. Champion's advantage in effect. Judgment Day understand.
Moves up on the top rope, this time he got caught. Woods got his boots up into the face of JD McDonough. And Xavier looking to capitalize.
I don't know if Woods realizes Finn Balor's the legal man for the Judgment Day.
Balor made the tag, and that's why the referee isn't counting here. And now,
oh, this is totally legal, Cole.
Of course it is. Oh my God, Balor went for the cutting rope, and he hit his own partner.
Disaster.
Coming pain. Finn kicks out.
Woods muscles up Balor.
Oh no.
Into the New Day corner.
They used to do this with their former buddy Big E. Oh, they hit him. The Midnight Hour. Cover for the win. And a kick out at two. Balor stays alive.
Look of disbelief on the face of Kofi and Xavier.
They thought they had retained the World Tag Team titles with the Midnight Hour. It wasn't to be. Balor in a terrible way here. Kofi measuring his man, looking for the Trouble in Paradise spin. Able to duck underneath. Waist lock, standing switch by Kingston. And Balor lands on his shoulders and a kick out at two.
McDonough from the outside, caught Kingston with a right.
And it may be enough to put him away. And Kofi's got to kick it too. And now lifting him from behind with the championship.
Our official had no idea.
And Balor still kicks out. And a Judgment Day cheated on one side and New Day did it on the other. And neither paid off.
Next level chicanery from the New Day. But the Judgment Day remain in this championship battle. This is the point of the matchup where you're the champions. The doubt might start seeping into your mind.
And now it's Kofi Kingston. Oh, bounced off the top rope, forcing Woods to lose his balance. Opportunity now for Balor, perhaps.
Nasty landing for Xavier. Kofi in all types of trouble. Can Finn make the tag? He does.
And JD McDonough now legal. Xavier Woods hasn't recovered on the top rope. And now using Kofi Kingston to his advantage. McDonough up top.
Oh no.
Smash slam on the top. McDonough covers. Kofi saves the tag team gold. What a match. Oh, and a cheap shot to Balor knocks him off the apron. Nobody home. Swing blade.
Swing blade.
Woods, McDonough all alone inside the ring.
Hit to the face. Balor, tag. JD McDonough gonna go up top. McDonough takes the moonsault. Now it's Balor's turn.
Come on, Finn. Come on, Finn. Come on, Finn. That's what I'm talking about, Finn. That's what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Finn.
I said I didn't like the New Day's chances tonight. Unfortunately, Kingston and Woods offered a massive Spanish fly from the top for McDonough, but somehow Xavier Woods survived with the assist from Kofi Kingston. Kofi would take a high risk. Unfortunately, it did not pay dividends. Sling blade by Balor back inside of the ring after a moonsault from JD. The coup de grace from Finn Balor right on the money. Head to the pay window and collect your tag team titles in round. Congratulations to McDonough and Balor. And Dirty Dom for that matter. There is positive moral support.
For the second time, JD McDonough
Maybe they were getting rusty. I don't know if I'm a believer in ring rust. One thing's for sure, that New Day are going to get together, they're going to re-strategize, they're going to replan their games, and reassume the climb up the mountain.
Well, they've done it a number of times in their careers. Can't doubt them now. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to revisit last week's Women's Intercontinental Championship title match. Bayley versus Becky. It's the Jurassic World highlight of the night.
All right, that match. It's gonna be easy. It's easily gonna be a triple threat Evolution. Wait, they got Jurassic World Rebirth.
It was a great matchup, Corey, when Lyra Valkyria would come down seemingly to make sure that Becky Lynch didn't try to cheat to win another matchup.
And the wily veteran Becky Lynch knew exactly what was at stake. Champion's advantage, in effect, disqualification would cause Bayley to lose her opportunity. As Bayley seemed to be closing in on victory, Lyra had finally had enough and was out for vengeance at the expense of the man, but unfortunately cost Bayley the Intercontinental Championship opportunity in the process.
Yeah, Becky Lynch drawing Lyra Valkyria into the fight. Becky retains the championship. Bayley was extremely emotional. Let's send over to Jackie Redmond.
Well, Graves, thank you so much. I'm backstage with Bayley. Bayley, after all of the chaos of last week with Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch, where is your head at now? I mean, are you still focused on another opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship, or?
Yes, that doesn't change. I mean, do I wish I was standing here as your new Women's Intercontinental Champion? Yes, I should have been, but Lyra had to get involved in my business, okay? That's not going to change why I came back to get my hands on Becky Lynch and what I'm going to do.
Wow, okay, so you can't text me back, you won't talk to me, but you'll talk about me in interviews. That's really
Lyra, is this just what you're going to do every week? Interrupt my business? Okay, look, if you're here to apologize, I don't want to hear it.
I was going to apologize. I don't even know who you are anymore. I keep hoping things would go back to the way they were with us before WrestleMania, but you just won't let that happen. You actually think I went out there to sabotage you last week, don't you? Do you have any idea what's been happening since you were gone? Things might not be personal between us. It's not personal. It's not personal. It's personal between me and Becky, okay?
Okay, and it's not personal between me and Becky. She took me out before WrestleMania. This has been going on for 10 years.
10 years, so this is all about you.
No, it's not all about me, but
you need to understand.
You want to know business.
I was the first one to know it. You need to mind your business. You got the title.
Enough! Look, I had a feeling it was going to go this way. So I went ahead and arranged for you two to settle it in the ring. Tonight.
Okay, Becky's.
Whoever wins is the new #1 contender to that Intercontinental Championship.
We only have 3 people that's contending for that belt, by the way.
See you in the ring, friend.
Happy Monday.
High stakes for Bayley and Lyra tonight as this Celtic Warrior Sheamus prepares for a brawl. Sheamus, Rusev live tonight.
Official re-end season opening ceremony 2024. I'm working on it.
Today, she's watching her first hockey game. And then before you know it, you're watching hers. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Get 5% cash back on everyday purchases, like gas, with the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa Signature. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
America rules, and so does real American beer. Get some.
There's a place no map will show you. A secret spot.
A high-performance hideout for cars that crave chaos. New brakes? Check. Roll cage? Check. A spoiler so big, double swap tank? Oh, you bet. Every apex we nailed, every second we shaved, it's all knowledge that goes right back into your ride. Look like fun? It is. You win?
Hey, Cupcake, you're craving something sweet, like snacks that leave Twinkies in your eye. So don't wait any longer and grab them before everything really snowballs. Hostess, please, Speaky Snacky.
Are you throwing away money on your car insurance?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Try Insurify. We help you compare quotes and save half on your car insurance.
I like it when things are convenient and save me lots of money.
Go to Insurify.com and save up to $1,000 a year on your car insurance.
Did your family owe you the entire town?
Close enough.
There is a restaurant, the harbor. We have to collect $2 million.
What are you going to do? I'm going to take control of things.
Welcome to my opium startup.
Selling drugs.
Touch back this way, how will come free?
It's hard to find your way back.
Individual event and 2-event combo tickets for Saturday night's main event, WWE Evolution. State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, next Saturday, July 12th and Sunday, July 13th. Are on sale now via Ticketmaster. And of course, the main event for Saturday night's main event, Gunther versus the iconic Goldberg.
Going down a week from Saturday, a generational clash between two of the heaviest hitters this game has ever known.
Oh, hi, Matthew.
The ring general Gunther defends his World Heavyweight Championship against WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg.
And it's only appropriate the final match of Goldberg's career will take place in Atlanta. Again, remember, a week from Saturday, NBC, 8 o'clock Eastern, live nationwide, also available on Peacock. And another programming note, this coming Friday, Friday Night SmackDown, USA Network in the States, internationally on Netflix, goes to 2 hours. 2 hours of Friday Night SmackDown starting this Friday. We know Chad Gable just likes to push people's buttons. Because he went independent last week.
Maybe I'll rip that stupid mask off your head and show everybody the ridiculous party stuff.
What would follow could be disastrous for Master Chad Gable.
And the sacrifice delivered by Penta. I told you, this is
Okay. How did Chad Gable get injured? How? WWE, this is why we say book people, please. How did Chad Gable get injured off of that?
I'm an Olympian. Okay, I make my own blood, but thank you. Guess that means we're not going to see our buddy El Grande Americano for a while, huh? Well, he's the world's greatest luchador, Pierce. I'm sure he keeps a busy schedule, but you never know.
Okay, so are they faking it? Please tell me they're faking it. Please.
Don't let the American-made spirit die while I'm gone. Ivy, I need you to conquer Stephanie Vicari.
Wait, Louis is bad.
You're sick of everyone
Kaiser's in bad.
your championship potential, so it's time to fulfill it.
We got you.
What are we gonna do without you, Chad? I mean, I'm lost.
Yeah, they should have won tag team championships by now, but whatever.
Listen to Ivy.
Too bad we won't see
Never mind.
Won't see El Grande Americano.
I think they're not gonna do nothing with Kaiser. So whatever. Okay, here comes Yusuf. This man got no pop. That's how underwhelming that WWE booked him. The man had no pop. Just about a month ago, this man had not the most pop, but had a lot of pop. Now people don't even care for Rusev because he's been fighting. You know what? Oh, the video I'm about to make is gonna be so good, bro. As soon as it's live over.
Bronson Reed is giving us a special look at Jurassic World Rebirth in theaters Wednesday. Check it out.
This world is a dangerous place. Deadly predators, ancient creatures, colossal beasts. The stakes are high. Survival is a long shot. You can try to run. You can try to fight. When you're among the most dangerous creatures known to mankind, you better be ready.
had stuffed crust pizza from Domino's before, so we invited some of them to a little taste test.
Oh, that is a Domino's stuffed crust that you said you've had in the past.
It's pizza.
Domino's has never made a stuffed crust pizza before.
I'm at a loss for words. Until now, that is. Introducing Domino's first ever stuffed crust pizza. We didn't just stuff our crust with cheese. We use our delicious pan pizza dough and sprinkle garlic seasoning and Parmesan on top. It's Domino's first ever stuffed crust pizza. Try it for the first time tonight.
This is phenomenal.
For adults with obesity, Zepbound means change.
It's changing what I believe is possible when it comes to weight loss.
Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off.
Don't take if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family have medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduling procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems.
Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound. Explore savings options today.
When it comes to your business, off is not an option. Off means time and money lost. To move forward and grow, you need to be on time, on budget, so you can come out on top. Batteries Plus has the national scale to fulfill all your battery and power needs, and a dedicated expert for the local support you want. Power on with Batteries Plus Business. Visit one of our 700 plus stores today.
Survivor Series comes to Petco Park in San Diego for the first time ever, November 29th. Tickets are on sale Friday, July 11th. That's a week from Friday. And pre-sale starts next Wednesday, July 9th. Register now or visit WWE.com/events for more information.
We'll see how it goes.
Congratulations. Champs. You know, I have a feeling you guys are trying to figure out what to do about the Women's World Tag Team Champions.
We were just talking about that. Yeah.
Well, as a tag team champion myself, I have an idea. Oh, want to hear me out? Oh, please. Yeah. Well, I feel like Raquel's worked really hard to not only win those titles, but to defend those titles. And I feel like it's really mean of you guys to strip her of the titles. Okay, so what can I do? We find her a new tag team partner. Anyone? Roxanne.
Oh.
It's a great idea. It works for everyone. It works for you. They'll give you some matches on Raw. It works for you. They'll give you some matches on SmackDown. It works for everyone. It's a win-win. No brainer.
Bowman and Tito, we're going to confer for a second, okay?
Take your time.
I'm with you. Yes. Okay, let's do it.
Finn, you know what? We will allow it. Yes.
Under one condition. Yes. Raquel and Roxanne, they're going to have to justify this decision. So they're going to have to prove to us and to the world that they're worthy champions. Yeah, so in 2 weeks at Evolution, they're going to defend those titles.
Okay, so again,
from Raw, okay, a team from SmackDown, and a team from NXT.
Oh, NXT. So in a fatal 4-way tag match, fun.
So, done deal.
Please let it be like a ladder tag match.
Thank you. Look at us on the same page. For now.
Oh, now.
Finally, some
If they don't do Raw vs. SmackDown, they do some another. Oh, Seth or Bloodline.
Well, Finn Balor sort of persuaded me to do that, but I get it. And meanwhile, this is going to be a banger, as Sheamus likes to say. Sheamus and Rusev, the last time they competed in the same match was just a couple of weeks ago. But before that, 6 years ago, in a fatal four-way tag team match at WrestleMania. Their last one-on-one match, Corey, was a decade ago. Sheamus has never defeated Rusev when it comes to one-on-one matches.
That was a very special night for Sheamus as he celebrates 16 years since debuting on WWE as a member of the ECW brand back then. The Celtic Warrior has gone on to have an incredible career.
And again, they were the best of friends, as Corey said. They were once part of the League of Nations. Sheamus, Rusev, Alberto Del Rio, and Wade Barrett. The dissolution of that group came when they kicked Barrett out because they thought he was the weak link.
I've always blamed Barrett.
Everyone has. And still today.
Look at this. Collar and elbow tie-up between two bulls. This has Big E special written all over it.
Rusev and Sheamus, this is not going to be a pretty match. It's going to be an all-out brawl.
And Rusev returned to WWE so other superstars could learn from his mistakes and an altruistic outlook on this business. Whereas Rusev believes that in his hour of need, Sheamus abandoned him. Sheamus was nowhere to be found. Sheamus feels that Rusev's a grown man. Rusev could forge his own path, figure out his own problems. Either way, we are the beneficiaries of these two massive human beings throwing down.
Exchanging blows, center of the ring. Sheamus and Rusev. And the Celtic Warrior bounces Rusev face first off the turnbuckle. Now let's go. Can't control the matchup.
It's going to take long for this one to devolve into a full-blown banger. And down goes Sheamus.
Yeah, good luck to Rod Zapata, our referee in this matchup. Sheamus, of course, a former four-time world champion. Toss, and Sheamus followed up with a clothesline. I'm going to get this right tonight. He calls this the Predator.
Correct. A modification on the Dublin Smile.
As he continues to torture Rusev here.
Predator. Ain't got time to bleed.
I called it the Terminator the first time. I've never heard the end of it from Sheamus. And now
there's the less QB on the receiving end of some of these heavy hands.
Sheamus, a Hall of Fame resume, of course. 4 world championships, a 3-time United States champion, 5-time tag. He's won a Rumble, a Money in the Bank, and a King of the Ring.
Look at the power of Rusev. That's an unfamiliar feeling for Sheamus being manhandled like that.
Yeah, great point. Sheamus isn't often outpowered in a matchup, but he may well be tonight. Rusev returning to WWE with a scowl on his face. They've been in mistakes in the past. Said he had to find himself. And he's returned, perhaps better than ever. Sheamus now clubs away at the spine.
Oh my God, the impact between these two might leave bruises on the front row.
Oh, Sheamus catching Rusev into a power slam.
Look at that man's eyes, Cole.
Celtic Warrior, furious.
I'm Charlize Theron. What's my go-to grudge match move? This one's called Flight Lessons. This is table service. We can't forget the break jack. And this is just a badass sword fight. Watch The Old Guard 2, only on Netflix.
With Mike, who was leaving home to protect his family and yours. We're with Tara during the holidays when she misses home the most. Thanks to generous supporters, we're with all the sorts and their families who need connection, comfort, and a home away from home. You with them. Learn more at USO.org today.
Need a little help? We got help. Need some advice? We got advice. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Exceptional customer service. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Laundry, fighting dirty.
Bring the juice, Hope.
When every day feels like Monday, Minute Maid, bring the juice.
I
I'm Daniel, one of the founders of Ridge. My dad and I realized that most wallets are falling apart, stuffed to the max, and barely fit in your back pocket. So we set out to create something better. Ridge is built to last a lifetime. It is the perfect balance of modern style and durability. Find yours at ridge.com.
I got another Papa Pairings order. I need 3 medium pepperoni, 2 orders wings, breadsticks, cheese sticks, brownies.
Called the right place, son.
This order is my address. See you at the summit. We're making you Papa Pairings for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
That's loud.
And Rusev has taken control. Sheamus trying to fight back to his feet in the vertical base here. Every time you think one of these men grabs the upper hand, the other one just turns it back around. Saw battle to this point. Every sense of the word. Up to a rear chinlock applied by Rusev. Notice the aggression with which he grabbed it. Just squeezing the breath out of the Celtic board. This is a terrifying, painful position to grab. Yeah, and a little wasted motion at all for Rusev. Everything is done with a purpose. Rusev's frame up and driving into the corner, forcing a break. Rusev with a kick to the face and Sheamus collapses again. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, right between the shoulder blades. Rusev done a masterful job to this point in the matchup of taking the WWE Universe out of the match, not allowing them to rally Sheamus in this battle of the ship. Just a methodical beatdown of the Celtic world so far. Normally I would advise against any superstar trying to employ this type of strategy, trying to insult Sheamus. But Rusev knows what he's dealing with. Yeah, but Sheamus is begging for more. He's saying, bring it, bring it. Kelvin Warrior was saying, oh, he's got a scooter, still got about that. But he's just firing him up. Constant physical contact here by Rusev, firing Sheamus up. Eyes like the basement of Boo's Tavern and Fight Club right now. Here comes the Celtic Warrior. Now it's Sheamus is splitting into the corner. Oh, exhale, knocked down Rusev. Another one. Not sure how tough Rusev is, not getting up with too many of those backhanded blows from the powerhouse Sheamus. And Sheamus, Irish curse backbreaker. Rusev's clearly inflicted a great deal of damage. Sheamus unable to even attempt a lateral press after the Irish curse, which is not a success in the back yet. Physically spent, perhaps. And Sheamus. Now the apron going to climb up to the top rope now. I just hope for his sake that Sheamus is thinking with a clear head. Can't let emotion get the best of you when you're dealing with someone as dangerous as Rusev. Oh, completely connecting. That could be enough. Rusev writhing in pain, and a kick out. He kicked out at one. How did he kick out at one off of that? I don't have any answer for that question. Take another look at this. A flying knee right to the chest of Rusev. Back images of Ray Stevens bombs away. I mean, that was nasty and right on the money. And Sheamus continues the pressure on Rusev. I still can't get over the fact that Rusev kicked out at one after that impact. That's why all the breath out of his lungs. No doubt. I'm not entirely sure it wasn't instinct alone. Rusev heard the official counting and kicked out, even though he's not in any position to get back in the fight. Sheamus was looking for tempting. And there's a spinning heel kick by Rusev. Cover now for the victory. And a kick out by Sheamus in two. This is what we were expecting. Following slam. Heavy artillery from both superstars. And in the cover goes Rusev. Another near fall for Rusev as Sheamus kicks out. Now Rusev trying to figure out what he needs to do to get Sheamus away.
strike to the back of Sheamus. Rusev knows that's not going to win you the match, but it just hurts. It's nasty. That's a little message. And Rusev into the corner. Sheamus beats him. Sheamus still has enough energy left to do that. Rusev, though, caught him. Now Rusev going to go on top. Dangerous position for both of these men. This could spell disaster. Superplex. Both men down. What a match between Sheamus and Rusev. Look at the impact.
Yeah? Okay, there's bandages in the cabinet. Grab two.
Dose for your liver is a clinically backed supplement that supports healthy living. Energy, Grand Kids More. Start your liver health journey today at dosebaby.com.
Welcome to Saturday Night's Main Event. Saturday Night's Main Event is back. The light, the legend, the chaos. And now, the Icon returns for one final match. Goldberg. For the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. No one spared. Everyone scared. Saturday Night's Main Event.
This is exactly the pace that we had expected in this matchup between Rusev and Sheamus here tonight. Two big brawlers going at one another. And again, it comes down to the professional respect that these two have for one another. There's no love lost whatsoever between them. Both understand how dangerous the opposition is. One fist. Now Rusev delivering a couple of headbutts to Sheamus. Sheamus still on his feet now. Toe to toe, face to face, club to club. Look at the sweat flying off each man's body upon impact. He said it's a war of attrition. It absolutely is, and then some. One of those blows is sent to the hospital for a month. Oh, did you hear that? God. One of these guys may leave Pittsburgh with cauliflower ears. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Rusev, a shot to the throat, now kick to the face, and Rusev's taking control again. Down goes Sheamus. And mocking this capacity crowd as Rusev says, credit to Sheamus this deep in the matchup, being able to muscle up the massive Rusev. Can Sheamus rally now? WWE Universe here in the Steel City doing their best to rally behind the Celtic Warrior to keep Sheamus in this fight. Set out to the apron. Sheamus has him where he wants him, and is he going to be able to connect this time with 10 feet to the bottom? Sheamus and Rusev here one-on-one. An old school super heavyweight throwdown. Late 70s match. In the best way possible. Exactly. These two could go at it all night long. Sheamus trying to lift Rusev up. Rusev drops down. Now it's Rusev planting Sheamus. Standing Uranagi by Rusev, who now lines up the Celtic Warrior. Oh, caught him with a kick. Sheamus dropped. Time to admire your handiwork, Rusev. Oh, no. You know what? And Rusev and Sheamus has felt this move before, the accolade. The submission move now locked in by Rusev on Sheamus. The accolade has won many championships for Rusev over the years. When it's deep into the matchup, it's already tough to catch your breath. This makes it downright impossible, not to mention the intense agony up and down your spine. And Sheamus trying to somehow drag himself out of the middle of the ring. I don't know if he's going to have enough power, enough strength, or enough will left. There's no way in hell. As amazing as Sheamus can be, no way. Sheamus, no way! To his feet. Rusev can't believe it. Rusev driven into the corner, still hanging on. Yeah, but Rusev hanging on. Forces Sheamus to support all of his body weight. Both heavyweights crash through the rope to the outside. Yeah, but that broke the accolade. By Sheamus. Rusev ain't getting up after that. Sheamus may not get up either. Yeah, was that Sheamus' last gasp? A count of 5 now by our official. Rusev is out. Just starting to move. Sheamus has dragged himself back into the ring. We're at a count of 7. A count of 7. A count of 8 now. Rusev trying to recover.
I know they ain't about to have it.
And Rusev just barely beat the count. Barely beat the count. At 9 3/4. But will Rusev regret that decision? Rusev was physically able to will himself back under the bottom rope, break the count of 10, but Rusev does not look like a man who belongs in a fight right now. Yeah, jaw-jarring throw kick in front of us by Sheamus, rocking Rusev. Sheamus kicked Rusev so hard you need dental work. Yes. Look at this. Rusev does the block. Bounces Sheamus. Face first off the ring post. Oh no. Oh no. I hope Rusev isn't thinking what he's thinking. Sheamus though. Now Sheamus looking up Rusev. Sheamus is just didn't have a to power him up this late in the match. Awkward position there with both men outside the ring on the ropes. Oh, Rusev went to the eye. Thumb to the eye. Now exposing the turnbuckle. Oh! Sternum first goes Sheamus. That's gotta be it. Sheamus having problems breathing here, I believe it. Broke first into the steel. And now, Rusev.
1, 2, 3.
Off the Mosca kick, picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Rusev.
Up to the eye and an explodes turnbuckle. Helps give Rusev the hard-fought victory. The disdain begins to reign from the Pittsburgh WWE Universe, but the victory belongs to Rusev. Take a look at this. The official's view is obscured by the massive bodies of both men. Rusev would take the opportunity to expose the top turnbuckle strut and now up across the top of Sheamus' chest, perhaps the bottom of his throat. And it was all elementary after that. This Machka kick right on the temple of the Celtic Warrior. Kudos to Sheamus for hanging in this war. But tonight belongs to Rusev. And the biggest win since his return to WWE for Rusev.
2 weeks from now, we make history for a second time with WWE Evolution. It's no secret that our women's division has the absolute best talent in the world. In Atlanta, the spotlight shines directly on them. To honor the tradition of the first Evolution, Nick and I have decided to host a Battle Royal, where the winner goes on to a championship match at Clash in Paris. Many women will enter Evolution, but only one will be left standing. She will go to Paris for the opportunity of a lifetime.
Well, on the heels of tonight's breaking news that Chad Gable is officially on the sidelines, I'm backstage with American Made Ivy. How do you guys plan to move forward without your leader?
Jackie, we've got a lot of work to do. But first things first, I'm getting myself in that battle royal for Evolution. Because believe me,
Can I get a reaction to whatever that was?
No comment.
I thank you for the time. Cole Corey, interesting development. Definitely going to try to follow up on it, but I think I see someone that we might want to talk to. Fresh off of a huge victory at Night of Champions, Sami Zayn. Congratulations on defeating Karrion Kross. I was hoping to...
Thank you, Gary.
Say it, Sammy! Say it! Don't! The child! Say it!
Hit him with it. Yeah.
Say it! We need a medic! Get some help!
Attention fans, get your phones ready. I would describe myself as a fighter. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 30 years, our fights have been against giants. We have recovered billions and billions and billions of dollars for our clients. Injured? Call your army. We're ready to roll. If you want a fighter, you can count on us. There's only one Morgan & Morgan for the people.
Text SUMMER to For the People for a chance to win 2 tickets to SummerSlam at 2K.
I'm doing great. Couldn't be better. You look awesome. You smell awesome. Stop it. You are awesome.
a Slim Jim. We train hard. And we snack on ripping whipples. In here, everybody knows whose game this is. It's our game, Wolf. So if you want to challenge your insiders. Yeah. It's not until a Slim Jim. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For adults with obesity, Zepbound means change.
It's changing what I believe is possible when it comes to weight loss.
Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off. Don't take if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound. Explore savings options today. Cool, Dad. Your terrorist friend was amazing.
You spying on us. Us spying on you.
Get out of there!
I told you, Max.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be a big week for podcasts under the WWE banner. A lot to talk about, of course, on Raw Recap tomorrow with Megan and Sam, including how we kicked off the night tonight. That was with the Women's World Champ Io Sky in the ring with a very special challenge for Rhea Ripley.
I want to defend against the best. And that means defending against Rhea Ripley.
So at Evolution, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. You're on.
You know, it's interesting to note that Rhea Ripley has never defeated Io Sky in her career. Well, she gets another opportunity a week from Sunday at WWE Evolution in Atlanta. The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, looks to win back her Women's World Championship from the woman who took the gold from her, Io Sky. It takes place at Evolution.
Opportunity is the name of the game at Evolution. We heard it announced earlier tonight by Managers General Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce. A battle royal to determine the new #1 contender. The winner earns a championship match at Clash in Paris.
Our general manager has also made a decision tonight with Liv Morgan out with injury. Roxanne Perez will take her place. She's a new tag team champion with Raquel Rodriguez from Judgment Day. Their first big test, it happened a week from Sunday at Evolution. A team from Raw, a team from SmackDown, a team from NXT in a fatal four-way match for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. And Monday Night Raw is live tonight, sold out in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and presented by Snickers.
There's a lot going down in the Steel City tonight. We've got some Pittsburgh Steelers in the house. Cam and Connor Hayward right here behind us, as always. Big day in the Steelers organization.
Can they stop bringing these celebrities who we know for a fact does not watch this show? They don't know who any of these wrestlers are. Yet you treat your biggest wrestling fans, who brings views and fans to the game. Okay, Gunther.
Talk about breaking hearts. Look no further.
How about breaking bones, breaking bodies, breaking people's will?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the World Heavyweight Champion, the Rhea
massive weekend in Atlanta. A week from Saturday and Saturday night's main event, 8 o'clock on the East Coast, live nationwide on NBC and Peacock. The final time.
If they have as much commercials as they did had last time, I'm not watching the show. I'm turning it off. They had like all those commercials, bro. I'm not. No.
Championship. It's interesting when I interviewed Gunther last week. After the interview was over, we were walking into the interview room, and I said, "Hey, Bill, what happens if you win the title?" He looked at me and smiled and said, "Interesting dilemma, isn't it?" Well, if you ask Gunther, there is absolutely no conceivable way that that happens. Atlanta, Georgia, or anywhere else on the planet, the world heavyweight champion Gunther intends on leaving the same way he walks in, with gold around his waist and a new Hall of Famer on his list of fallen opponents.
Yes, you guessed right. I came out here tonight to talk about Bill Goldberg. And I gotta say, I'm very impressed. We all saw the video highlighting some of Bill Goldberg's greatest career moments before. And I gotta say, I'm impressed. It's violent, it's brutal, destructive. He left a mark on every opponent he ever stepped in the ring with. But just like his matches, all summed up in 3 minutes for you. Bill Goldberg has every right to claim that he's the most feared man of his generation.
Yep.
But I am not afraid of what is left of Bill Goldberg, because I see what he really is. He's a 58-year-old man that wants to ride out his career on my coattail. One last hurrah at my expense. It is definitely not going to happen, because I know Bill Goldberg is not capable of taking the World Heavyweight Championship away from me. And I know that I'm very capable to beat him in just under 3 minutes. But that's not my goal. My goal for Saturday night's main event is to take my time, take him apart, blow him up, outclass him, and embarrass him in front of everything and everyone that's near and dear to him. So I heard Bill Goldberg say he doesn't like bullies. So Bill, too bad you bumped into the biggest bully around here.
Holy crap, this guy is
So the
horrible.
next main event, I'm going to bully you. I'm going to push you around. I'm going to treat you like a piece of crap. And there is nothing you can do about it. And now we're all here guessing if you, Bill, if you still got it. Well, I'm going to expose you never had it.
Wow. Intense.
And after Bill Goldberg, I'll be walking out here. It will be on me to raise the question. Who's next? Huh? Who is it? Who's next for the end of the night, huh?
Please. Who is next? No, don't you all do this to me. Don't y'all do this. No, don't do this. Oh, the black Money in the Bank.
Resembling fear, but when it comes to the visionary, perhaps a little fear might go a long way.
That black Money in the Bank was good. Black and gold.
Now, Seth Rollins tried to change the course of the future at WWE at Night of Champions Saturday. It looked like he was going to cash in the Money in the Bank contract, but he ended up being thwarted by Penta and Sami Zayn and even John Cena. But in the end, he got what he wanted. He screwed his longtime enemy, CM Punk, out of the title.
Coming.
By the look on his face, for some reason you're very proud to travel very, very far and achieve absolutely nothing. I mean, whoa,
Hey, achieve absolutely nothing. Come on, he hasn't been paying attention. We haven't been paying attention. Look, Gunther, we came out here to congratulate you. We have not seen you since you won this beautiful World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, congratulations to the ring general. Congratulations, champ. If you had been paying attention, you would understand. We did not go to Night of Champions to cash in this Money in the Bank contract on John Cena. If you had been paying attention, you would understand. For the last 2 years, I have said time and time again that if there is breath in my lungs, CM Punk will not be a world champion in this company. And we flew all the way across the world to stand on that business. But as it stands, this Money in the Bank contract, when we won this, I told the world it was going to be an all-out assault on both world titles. So let me repeat. Congratulations, champ. Rollins screwed Punk out of the championship Saturday, and Punk's coming for revenge.
Punk hasn't forgiven nor forgotten. CM Punk believes he should be undisputed WWE champion right now. He should be. If not for Rollins, he may be.
And Rollins gonna hightail it. Rollins retreating. Trying to get as far away from Punk as he can.
Wait, turn around, Punk. Oh, Gunther and Punk. Gunther and Punk. Gunther and Punk.
Never stirred up Punk like this.
Seriously? Why?
That trio has cost him championship gold success, and this hothead is not about to let it stand.
Rollins escaped Punk, but he ran into LA Knight and brought him to the concourse.
Club level, it's worth spending extra money. You might get to see that up close.
And Rollins is not making many friends.
Rollins getting eyes. And Seth getting the hell out of Dodge.
It's far from over between these two.
Big champion again. Congrats, champ. We did it. When you listen to Finn, you win. Whoa, it looks great on you, too.
Well, listen, we're just replacing Liv like that. You know, she's been rehabbing 2 to 3 times a week. She's gonna come back.
We're not replacing anyone. We're not replacing anyone. Listen to me. Speaking from experience, I've had a shoulder injury before. I know how long it takes to rehab that. It's going to be a really long road for Liv, okay? And I just want you to stay champion.
Fine, I guess, whatever.
So, does this mean what I think it means?
Well, I think so, but maybe we should have a vote.
A vote?
Yes, a vote to see if Roxanne should be the newest member of the Judgment Day. Everyone knows my answer. Roxanne, you're in. JD?
I want you to stay on top. So it's a yes for me.
I gotta talk to Liv. No. Make the decision yourself. Make Liv proud.
Alleged yes.
Raquel, it's down to you.
You better hold up your end of the deal, Chiquita.
Well, I guess it's official. Roxanne, let's cheers our titles to the newest member of the Judgment Day. Welcome.
And I think I'll start by getting revenge on the person that took out Liv. Kairi-san.
We're on the same page when it comes to that.
She's gotta love this. She's gotta love this. This is great.
R-O-T.
Prospect no more for Roxanne Perez. Judgment Day has all the gold.
U-L-D-A.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Jose, California, Bailey!
Well, Bailey had a fun week last week. She, of course, from San Jose, California.
Gonna keep that belt for long.
Corey Shields.
She's trying to fight to get it back.
Number 30 picks in the NHL draft for her hometown team, the San Jose Sharks.
Well, I'm far from a Sharks fan, but Bailey told me how magical it was to see these players have their name called, to realize their lives were going to change forever. She took that opportunity very, very seriously.
Bailey trying to change her life. Number 1 contendership for the Intercontinental title on the line live.
Right, you guys want to do a little swap?
Yeah, I could be into it. Just like a one-time casual thing with Tyler, or?
I was talking about switching up teams. For fun.
I don't like this game. I'm working on it.
Today, she's watching her first hockey game. And then before you know it, you're watching hers. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Get 5% cash back on everyday purchases, like gas, with the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa Signature. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
Real American beer, a brand new national treasure.
never run. We'll always be connected. You will never, ever be alone. For the sake of the future, we must all come together.
The perfect ending humanity deserves.
Rated M for mature.
One of the biggest matches in boxing history. A heavily disputed decision.
Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. Greatness demands a trilogy. Friday, July 11th.
Total Wireless, we got your back every day. Others, not so much. Just look at the facts. With us, you save 50% off Metro and Cricket guaranteed with one line when you keep the phone and number you love. Facts. We were the first 5-year price guarantee in prepaid. Facts. We run on America's most reliable 5G network. They don't, because there's one thing for certain. We've got you covered. Get the facts. Then switch to Total Wireless.
Sorry, I give him the glory, it's all in the plans. That was just part of the plan. Give me the glory.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, 3-event combo tickets for Crown Jewel first, Friday Night SmackDown, and Monday Night Raw at RAC Arena this October 10th to the 13th on sale Wednesday. With pre-sale available right now. Visit WWE.com/events for more information. Montez Ford of the Street Profits who play Bianca Belair and the opportunity to visit beautiful Western Australia. They cannot wait to be a part of the TakeOver Perth in October.
私は口だけじゃなくて心で戦うレスラーになりたい。そして毎試合だから今ここに私はいる。そして NXT ではウーマンズチャンピオンにもなったし WWE ではタッグチームチャンピオン2回もなった。全てのチャンピオン私は必ずそのベルトを取る。何にも怖くない。何度倒されても立ち上がり続けてきた。I don't run from the storm. I run into the pirate princess is here.
Targeted by Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day, as you heard earlier on. Well, Evolution is presented by Maybelline New York, the official cosmetics partner of WWE. Massive matchup here tonight. Bayley, Lyra Valkyria, battling out to see who will be the next in line to challenge Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Talked a little bit earlier about the dissolution of this friendship, Corey, between Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. They were supposed to team at WrestleMania before the attack by Becky Lynch. Motion of the passion over the Intercontinental title has really driven a wedge between these two women. I sort of understand both sides of the argument. You got Bayley who was disappointed she missed WrestleMania, and Lyra would move on without a nice hip toss by Valkyria. However, I can understand where Lyra Valkyria is heading exactly. If your partner goes down with an injury, it's a massive opportunity. You find yourself a new partner, you move on. Lyra Valkyria is so improved and since her arrival here and chairs down and a kick out. This is the third time Bayley and Lyra have gone one-on-one. Back in April, Lyra Valkyria beat Bayley with the Intercontinental Championship on the line. In February, Bayley actually knocked off Lyra, which allowed her to
qualify for the Elimination Chamber match. And I know how much respect Bayley has for Lyra as a competitor. Bayley's constantly keeping a close eye on NXT and even wrestling companies around the world to see who the next up-and-coming talent is. And I know Bayley has thought the world of Lyra for quite some time. Yeah, no doubt about it. The reason they were such good friends. But for Bayley, it's about adding another part to your Hall of Fame resume. Winning the Women's Intercontinental title. Here's the cover and a kick out. It's about more than that, though. Yes, you want to add another championship to your resume, but you also want to stay in the conversation. You want to show the WWE Universe that you're still as good now as you ever were. The game is always getting younger, it's getting faster, it's getting stronger. You want to maintain your foothold while you have it. Beautiful slide. Kick out by Bayley at 2. Fantastic winning combination by Lyra Valkyria. Bayley, a 4-time world champ, 2-time tag team champion, NXT champ. She's won a Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank. There's as much in this game Bayley has to accomplish. And for some reason, Bayley still feels as though she's overlooked. She's not spoken of in the same breath as a Becky Lynch or a Charlotte Flair, but with the same regularity. I agree 1,000%. And now Lyra Valkyria up over the top. By Bayley. Bayley sends it Lyra. Oh, great. Cartwheel by Lyra to get out of that now. Could be thinking about a catapult. Notice how Lyra has both of Bayley's ankles clasped for the moment. Lyra Valkyria so wise beyond her years. An incredible first year in Monday Night Raw. Oh, Lyra into that turnbuckle. And that could turn things around for Bayley. Locked and drag submission applied. Lyra realizes she's in deep, deep trouble. Trying to make it to the bottom rope now to force the break. Referee Jessica Carter's right there as Bayley drags her back to the center of the ring. You gotta respect how powerful the legs are of Lyra Valkyria, not allowing Bayley to fully cinch it in. Great counter, shoulders down. A kick out by Bayley at 2. Damage is moved up to the back of Lyra Valkyria. Oh, and a collision both women down, center of the ring. Critical part of this matchup. One of these women going to face Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental title. Ooh.
Welcome, players, to Squid Game Unleashed. We've made a few changes. Watch Season 3 on Netflix. And play the game to earn rewards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Alright, I'm back. Hi, Matt. Oh, I already said hi, Matthew. I don't know if it's you in live right now. But since it's on commercial break for 1 minute and 9 seconds, I might as well tell this one person that's in here. So, you know, you probably don't know me. But if you do, well, you don't. But like, you probably new to the channel. So, if you watch my WWE 2K24 live, WWE 2K25 Universe mode and my rise early, you would know I had a girlfriend. Now that girl done cheated on me, so I had a girlfriend. She cheated on me, and now she's talking about something she missed me. I don't know why. So, I'm not gonna get back with her, but just something I wanted to share, for some fun, and I just came back and I wanted to talk about it. But hey. I've been on. I've been live for like an hour and 50 minutes. I said a few things. I always do this every time I go live. And you left. Now anyway, for anybody who's gonna, well, no, I don't know. I'll shut up. No one's gonna do that. Evolution's also in Atlanta. That's probably not a great booking decision, but whatever.
You mentioned a few moments ago, Corey, the injured back to Lyra Valkyria because of the Boston Crab seems to be affecting her here. Yeah, to the surprise of no one, as we talk so frequently, that any damage.
1 hour, 1 minute.
Whether it be offensive or defensive. Oh, superplex! That's not gonna help. Oh, wait. Both shoulders down and a kick out.
That was nice.
Bailey was trying to get her legs over, perhaps into a pain combination. Valkyria one step ahead would tie the role model up as we take another look at this.
So if they
Executed superplex, but again, we talked about the damage to Valkyria's back. That certainly couldn't have helped. Although Lyra nearly scored one. And Bailey now, a couple of clotheslines beginning to build a little bit more momentum here. High angle belly to back suplex by the role model. And Valkyria wisely rolling under the bottom rope to the floor. And Bailey, you saw the look on her face. She knew that was her opportunity maybe to put Lyra away. Now Valkyria outside the ring, and Bailey measuring her opponent, and used the steps to her. And delivers an elbow to Valkyria. And a chance to cover one out. Careful. Again, the winner in this match faces Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship at some point down the road. This is the pace Bailey wants, I believe. I think Bailey of the two is more comfortable with a more methodical pace. To your point earlier, Lyra does feel extremely comfortable flying around, picking up the pace. Not that Bailey can't. We've seen what Bailey can do off of the top rope. But Bailey does tend to employ more traditional strategy. Great counter by Lyra, turning that into an arm drag. Wow, around we go. Lyra now. Oh, swinging neck breaker. Vicious. Cover for the win. And Bailey gets the shoulder up. Take another look at this. Valkyria with a wicked swinging neck breaker to spike Bailey in the middle of the ring. Talked earlier about the maturation of Lyra Valkyria over the past year here on Monday Night Raw. Been a part of some of the biggest events. Went for the tornado DDT. Bailey. Shrug off sunset flip turnbuckle. Here we go. And I think, oh, beautiful pin combination.
1, 2. Kick out.
And I think Lyra Valkyria knows how dangerous Bailey is, and Lyra realizes you may only get.
Bro, I'm not lying when I say this phone keeps dropping. These phones keep dropping. These phones keep dropping. Oh, thank God.
That's a testament to the toughness of Lyra Valkyria with the damage hoisting up the role model and spiking Bailey with a sit-out powerbomb nearly ended this. And what a battle between these two.
Oh my God. Hey. Alright. What's wrong with my hands today? I wonder if I could send a pic. Can I see my own picture? Please? What? What? What was that? Huh? They could have had. Oh, okay. What?
if no number would continue to happen. This shall be smiling. As Lowry and Bailey now beat the hell out of each other. Hungarian raining down fists on the role model on the outside. Again, all this is
Bro, the crowd was so dead during this match, and y'all see you, bro. Oh yeah, they going. Y'all, they could have done this during the match. Bro, no, move, no. Bro, move. The fuck was that? My God! They turned the Intercontinental title into some. Hey, this is something to pass the time title. Like, come on, bro. Y'all got Seth and LA Knight feuding in a useless feud that's not doing nothing for anybody. Oh my God. They got LA Knight feuding with Seth Rollins. I already know they about to have Seth win that, burying LA Knight even more. Even if LA Knight won, it would have been doing nothing for Seth Rollins. I mean, for LA Knight. It ain't doing nothing for both of these guys. It's just something to pass the time with these cash-ins. I'm sick of this. You got LA Knight could have won the Money in the Bank and it would have been so much better. You know, Triple H, you never pulled the trigger. At least have the Money in the Bank briefcase on the line. At least have the Money in the Bank briefcase on the line. Then you got Punk and Seth's feud.
If you want Seth, you can have him 6 days a week as far as I'm concerned. When you talk about the back of the line, Saturday night's main event was just announced. It's me, it's Seth Rollins. So what that means is I am the line. Yeah.
For crying out loud. They got these useless feuds, no storytelling feuds.
Hey, Tommy, you sure you can win on this?
Penta going around. Then there's Seth and his Bloodline ripoff, which is totally a ripoff, which brings no story to nothing. It's just, hey guys, how can these guys help Seth Rollins? No story. No story. And you got LA Knight. And then not just that, the CM Punk and Seth Rollins feud. CM Punk and Seth Rollins feud is just dead. Y'all somehow ruined one of the best feud that you could possibly have this year. The best feud. You ruined it. You ruined it. How do we go from, oh, it's CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, let's go, we're going to have a build-up, we're going to have a great match, to people not even caring. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, Triple H. You got LA Knight fighting a nigga on Raw. Where's the point of the brand split? The brand split. The only point of the draft is to put people on Raw, even though they could just go to Raw at this point, or just bring people from NXT up. For crying out loud. I'm talking about, you have LA Knight feuding with Seth Rollins. What is this doing for anybody? If Seth Rollins wins, it's burying LA Knight. If LA Knight wins, it ain't doing nothing for it. Unless they put the briefcase on the line, which you're not. And it makes everything just useless. I get Saturday Night Main Event is supposed to be some just a pass up appealing. It's not supposed to be nothing to take serious. To be fair, when was the last memorable Saturday Night Main Event? There's been none. Saturday Night Main Event is just a pay-per-view appealing that's there to pass the time, right? Just there to make some extra money, right? for crying out loud. Like, and they already know that match is gonna have so much commercial breaks to the point where it's gonna only see like maybe like 10 minutes of the match. 10 minutes. Max. Crying out loud, Triple H. You could have had LA Knight win the Money in the Bank. And then that would have been perfect right there. That would have been perfect. But no, you have to go down this story route. And I knew this was going to happen too. I knew it. You got Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins on the same fashion. You don't know how to book them. No one cares for the story. There's no story. It's just, hey, Seth with two big guys. No story. And they're trying to tease this thing where it's like, oh, Seth's probably gonna go after both, can go after either world championship. We know what championship he's gonna win. He's gonna cash in on Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, or he's gonna cash in on John Cena if John Cena retains. Either way, he's gonna cash in at SummerSlam. Now they might make it a triple threat, which between Randy, John, and Cody, which hope to God they don't do that. Hope to God. I like Randy, but I think they should push him aside from the main event scene for now, right? Because I'm still waiting on that Cody heel turn. Because before this year ends, he's definitely turning heel. He's definitely turning heel. And I feel like what better place to do it than at SummerSlam, where they could do a double turn, which is even better. Because they already hinting at John Cena turning to a babyface, so. And now, but from the booking for the past, since the road to WrestleMania, the booking has been consistent. Actually, no, even before that, since the booking before War Games, it's been consistent trash and mediocrity. There's no story. Every faction trying to be like the Bloodline. I'm sorry, Triple H. You either got these underdog baby faces or these Bloodline faction, rip-off factions where they clearly try to copy and paste the Bloodline. Since it was probably the most successful faction in WWE history, if you ask me. Maybe outside of DX and another faction. Then you got useless feuds that's building up no story. Then you got throwaway pay-per-view PLEs, and then no rivalries. Like there be random matches just placed there, and there's no build-up, nothing. Like a year ago, 2 years ago, there will at least be some build-ups in these matches. There's no build-up. Why is LA Knight feuding with Seth Rollins? What story there is there? There's no story. No story. Nothing. No promos, no story. It's just, LA Knight costed Bronson Reed a chance in the King of the Ring. And then what has Paul Heyman been doing? Paul had been doing nothing. Braun Breaker's out here barking like a dog. Bronson Reed done nothing. And Paul is also doing nothing. What have they been doing? No story. No story. Just nothing. Nah, Bart, please.
Smash anyone gets in our way. Yeah, I mean, that is a plan, and there's going to come a time for it starts right now with these two. You hit my music.
The unpredictable badass and the Auszilla.
Okay, they mixed up the things, which I like, but like, bro, y'all ain't been doing nothing. Y'all ain't been capitalizing off of this. Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker. God, these are lights.
Earlier this month against Breaker and Reed, actually won the match, albeit by disqualification. Sammy and Penta would like a victory here tonight. I think the secret in this one is Penta's. Cerro Nieto, no fear. You can't step into this matchup with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker with anything.
Like, there's no reason why Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed as a tag team is getting no pop, no story. Like, okay, Braun Breaker, if you asked me a year ago, would I want to see Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker team up? I would be like, yes. It would be better as a feud, but yes. And I swear, if Sammy and Penta wins this, but I'm not gonna lie, that Black Money in the Bank briefcase looks good though. Raw be consistent, and as soon as this match is over, I'm gonna make a video. Right? Well, I'm gonna have to download some pictures first and stuff like that. So it's probably, I'm gonna probably make a video around 9. But yeah, won't back down.
Last week, an incredible matchup here on Raw. Despite having the advantage on paper, in the speed department, sometimes in the air, as we're seeing right here. That's an absolutely explosive luchador, but Braun Breaker's just a different breed. It's like this guy was engineered in a laboratory. Yeah, Penta has got Breaker all on laps here. That's what it's going to take. And to throw Breaker off of this game, which is clearly much easier said than done. Big kick to the face by Penta. And the Rock sends Breaker into the ropes. I think Breaker and Reed understand the opportunity they have being around Rollins and Heyman. I think you have to be one of the dumbest human beings on earth to not understand the opportunity that lies before you. You're talking about Paul Heyman. You're talking about his ability to turn pressure situations into diamonds.
Like, Paul been doing nothing but carrying a Money in the Bank briefcase. Y'all could have just, like, y'all had the biggest story. Y'all had a great story right there. Y'all could have just planted it right there. But yet y'all just turned it this, oh yeah, Seth with 2 big guys.
Here comes the 330-pounder. Big Bronson Reed, an Indominus Rex. A powerhouse who moves way too fast for a man that size. And that splash crushing the midsection of Sami Zayn, of course, heavily taped after the steel pipe assault by Karrion Kross. Let's be perfectly honest, Cole. Coming into a matchup like this with ribs taped is like putting a big target on it. And then boom, Sami Zayn stunning Reed. Tag made, here comes Penta. Look at this. This is prehistoric power for Big Bronson Reed. Pleasure of Friday night. We snapped out of the Reed. Very buried. Got to see Penta's blood. Bring Phoenix up close and personal. What an action. No doubt about it. Bronson favorites to watch. Bronson Reed driven out to the apron. Penta now with a kick. Breaker outside the ring. So's Bronson Reed.
Alright, we know where this is gonna go. Oh. Alright, another commercial break. Alright, I'm gonna just go to this down.
Today, she's watching her first hockey game. And then before you know it, you're watching hers. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Get 5% cash back on everyday purchases, like gas, with the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa Signature. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
America rules, and so does real American fear. Get some trouble.
gas in your eye. So don't have to wait any longer and grab them before everything really snowballs. Hostess, please, Speaky Snacky.
Cup of fresh aged cheddar for a new cheddar crust pizza sent down to our kitchen from the cheddar heavens.
Actually, it was sent down here from the dairy farm.
You know, that tracks, actually. Yeah.
We're making you a one-topping cheddar crust pizza for $11.99.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
The world will know you as pop stars. But you will be much more than that. You will be demon hunters. Let's get battle ready. You think we're just gonna let you steal our fans? You're gonna have to fight us for that.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made these $15 bills. You know, it's green, Mint saves you money, maybe my face is on it, maybe the back of my head as well. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial here, and now I have a lot of counterfeit money to burn.
One ordinary family. 4 astronauts go up into space and come back forever changed.
Will become fantastic. On July 25th.
Your planet marked for death.
We will protect you.
As a family.
Their greatest strength
Johnny, quit screwing around!
is each other.
I told you how to drive the ship. Don't tell me how to kill sexy aliens.
Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four. Get tickets now.
Now we are back here in Pittsburgh, sold out 14,000 plus tonight. Breaker and Reed with Heyman at ringside, taking out Penta and Sami Zayn in our main event tag team match. Seth Rollins was here earlier, got chased out of the arena by Punk, got beat up by LA Knight, then found out he has a match with LA Knight at Saturday night's main event, so he's on a plane home. How about CM Punk leaving the scene after putting the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther on his rear end? Yeah, you know Gunther is not going to take that. Guarantee you there's a receipt coming. Tag. Gary by Penta opened the door for Sami to join the fray. The fiery Sami Zayn. Zayn now teeing off on Big Bronson Reed. And now the concern on the face of Paul Heyman. I noticed how he hung up his phone pretty quick when his guys got in trouble. Nothing to brag about, I guess. History is written by the victors, and I assure you, Heyman was probably narrating a chapter of his book. One of the greatest nights in his professional life, watching this duo that he has been charged with blossom into a great tag team. And a kick right to the ribs. I'm speculating it's better than any answer you came up with. Sami, leapfrog, lands on his feet, send Reed over the top rope. Sami holding his own, bad ribs and all. Braun Breaker now, sent through the ropes. Look at Sami, man. What a heart this guy has. Can't deny that. Sami, off the top rope. Arabian press takes down both opponents. And Heyman, understandably upset. Homage for the one and only Sabu. And I want to go back to what happened earlier as you watch Sami Zayn yet again, Corey. Perhaps could have ended this match a long time ago before he decided to do push-ups in the middle of the ring. We can chalk that up to inexperience on Breaker's part. Well, isn't that why Heyman's out here? To make sure that stuff doesn't happen? Listen, Heyman can strategize, but it's not Heyman's job to execute the game plan. He's a strategist. He's a general. He stays behind the lines and lets his charges do the heavy lifting. Yeah, that's what the Met coaches are trying to say. And now Sami Zayn going to the top rope to Bronson Reed. Catches it with a right hand. Bronson, 330 pounds, just... what an athlete. For a man his size, how quick he moves, he's agile. There aren't too many power lifters with the physical abilities of Big Bronson Reed, but there aren't too many athletes in the world with as much heart as Sami Zayn, who continues to fight back. Never say die attitude of Zayn. Not quite sure how wise this is. Looking for the... connects! Almost had him, and Reed kicks out. What an opportunity for Sami there. Take another look at this. Sami getting desperate. Sunset flip powerbomb puts down the big man Bronson Reed. but wasn't able to end this contest. Credit to Sammy, after being attacked with a lead pipe earlier in the night by Karrion Kross, still boldly, if not possibly stupidly, against Sammy Driver. That might break more ribs. Cover by Reed. Kick out at 2. Sammy is hurt in a bad, bad way, and now Big Bronson Reed making his way back to a vertical base, and a tag is made to Bron Breakker, this mutant. Big smile on his face as he climbs up to the top rope. Sami Zayn, though, able to get out of trouble. Penta's finally dragged himself up to the apron. He was injured a bit earlier, and Sami Zayn now driven right out to our announce table. Corey, get the hell out of the way. We know what Breakker's got in store here. Bron Breakker from the apron. You gotta be kidding me! Oh, I kid you not! In our laps, they are barking in the Steel City. He's a freak.
Everyone's gonna say, well, they're just cheerleaders. Well, we're really good cheerleaders. Every year the talent gets better and better and better. There's 100 more girls who would love to do this job. Their job is to make people happy and to make it look easy.
Yeah? I found. Okay, there's bandages in the cabinet. I'm bleeding. Grab 2.
Sheba, one gets one.
Me gusta la comida buena, es que sabor me desespera, con ganármela como entera. Me gusta la comida buena.
Losing to last week's leftovers. Can't escape the doom scroll. Laundry, fighting dirty. Bring the juice, Oaks.
Bring the juice.
Time to bring the juice.
When every day feels like Monday, Minute Maid, bring the juice.
Sometimes life has a way of surprising you. Thanks to Chime, you get fee-free overdrafts. Payday when you say. And easy credit building. We're making everyday life easier. That's why Chime is the #1 most loved banking app.
Rated M for mature.
This waistlock applied by Breakker to the already injured body of Zayn. And I love what we're seeing out of Bron Breakker right now. This has got to be the handiwork of Paul Heyman. You can consider this almost a victory formation. Don't make any mistakes. Don't give Sammy a chance to come back. No slivers of hope, because Breakker and Reed about have this one in the bag. Sammy trying to fight back to make a tag to Penta, though. Fingertips away, almost there. Breakker with another shot to the back. And Sammy will launch Breakker over the top rope and give Sammy an opportunity. Sammy has an opportunity, but he's a long way away from Penta. Trying to drag his body toward the corner. Ball Breakker intercepts again. Sammy creates space. Tag made by Reed. Sammy trying to get to the corner to Penta. Bronson Reed now. Gonna drag Sammy back. Oh! Senton! Golden opportunity for Zayn. Digging. Sammy's digging. Tag to Breakker. Tag to Penta. And Penta's gonna fly. Crossbody takes down Bron Breakker. And Penta back of the knee, chops Breaker. Face first goes Brock. And Bronson Reed. Big kick. Step up Enziguri by Penta. Into the corner. Breaker's gonna feel it. Oh no, Braun Breaker in danger of being the same fate as Chad Gable. A sacrifice, trying to pull the shoulder out of joint. Breaker might have torn a pec. Penta looking for the victory here. This could do it. No Braun Breaker though. Able to fight back. Now there's the power. Military press to the DDT. Counter by Penta. Cover now for the win. Is it enough? Breaker kicks out. Man, Penta, what an athlete. Absolutely superhuman power displayed by Braun Breaker. But it just goes to show you why Penta is one of the best in the business today, able to adapt in a bad situation and spike Braun Breaker. And this has been the most favorable position that Penta and Sami Zayn have been in. Where's this idiot going now? Heyman up on the apron with the official. Bronson Reed makes Penta pay. Eddie Rainbow dealing with that goofball Heyman, and now Frankensteiner. Reed. Oh,
One, two.
Sammy saves the matchup. That didn't work out too well, Mr. Heyman. Sammy was ready. I'm sorry, Sammy sent to the outside. Heyman was ready to go celebrate. Oh, Penta may be squashed here. Oh, dear. Reed going up to the top rope.
Stop with that. I don't want to see tsunamis. I don't want to see tsunamis. People want to see tsunamis. That's how Bronson Reed got over. They want to see tsunamis every time. Stop that. Don't have this speed. Yes, do a spear, Braun. Spear! Oh! Turns into a loop. Kick. Bronson Reed's in the ring. 1, 2, Bronson Reed.
You're out of your mind. Blocked by Reed. Almost had him up. Sammy, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Can they let Bronson do something? My God.
Sammy. You can't even suplex. That's 330 plus pounds. Where the hell is Sammy?
Woo. Spear. 1, 2, 3. Do not. Let's go. If pick him up, do more damage. Do more damage. Do more damage. Yes, 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 yes. Now Bronson do those tsunamis. I'm tired of them stopping Bronson do tsunami.
Because this is a bad situation. Oh my goodness. Breaker holding Sami Zayn down.
No! I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Great. Jey Uso. Jey Uso is now feuding with this faction. Jey Uso now feuding with this faction. What more? So they got LA Knight, CM Punk, Penta, Sami Zayn. And looks like whoever the person gonna cash in on feuding with this faction. For crying out loud, man. You know what? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Triple H, you cannot book. Stop booking, please. This is the first time I ask you. Stop booking. For the love of God. You suck. You suck, Triple H. You suck. You suck. There ain't no way you thinking anybody want to see Jey Uso. I mean, well, people want to see Jey Uso, but not feuding with this faction. This is another useless rivalry. Why is Jey Uso feuding with this faction? I'm gonna fuck this shit. I'm just in the line. Screw it. I'm so tired of this dumb booking. Monday Night Raw is getting unbearably unwatchable. Then you got Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker just being useless. And then all these useless rivalries with no storyline. What are we doing here, Triple H? What are we doing? You know what? Like,